3, 2, 1, hey everybody, Cheap here back today with another Ark episode. And in today's episode, I do want to do something special. Like last episode, again, I do apologize that I didn't get to Direwolf Breeding last episode, I just did not have the time. But this episode, we definitely will, and that is the first thing that we will do. So sit tight, and I'm going to go ahead and breed up a couple direwolves. I don't know if I want mutations on them quite yet, but we'll get to what we're going to do later in the episode too. It will be something about adventuring as well. So hope you guys are all excited for that, and see you guys in the direwolf breeding. Let's go ahead and let them breed. Again, I don't know if I want mutations, but I guess we will see, won't we? Direwolf breeding. I have already started this a little bit, but they just, well, this one's almost fully matured. So as soon as this one's up, I believe 1/7 or 2/17 is the highest level that you can get. So again, I don't know if I want mutations, or I don't really know what I'm going to exactly do on these direwolves. I might imprint them, or I kind of would just want like one mutation just for colors, just for like something different other than normal direwolf colors, which is what I'll probably do. I'll probably wait until I get like a mutation or something, and then I'll imprint that one, and then after we imprint it, that will be our main direwolf for this arc, and then we'll run around, level it. Only looking for females, please. There's one. Oh, that's a mutation. Oh, no, 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 don't run, don't run, don't run. No, 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 no! Oh, shit. There's no way that I lose this star pup. There's no way. Oh, there. Oh my god, there's so many direwolves. What? Is this it? This is it. Wait, whoa, whoa, what's... It's, blue paws. Wait, wait, wait. Purple? Purple, purple. Purplish blue. No, it's definitely dark blue. You could stop moaning now. It's definitely a, type of blue. Very dark blue, though. Interesting. We will use this direwolf, 100%. Although, actually, we will use the next direwolf that this one comes out with, because this one's maturation is screwed up. So, okay. Okay. And the direwolves are out. Anything with the paws, though? Nope and nope. Alright, run it again then. And there we go. Nope. And there we go as well. Okay, so pause. Let me just check the mutation on it. It is a... I bet it was a food. I bet it was a weight, or I don't know, something like that. Let's see if I can just claim you and see if I can make you follow me out of that dark area, very dark area, yes. And hello. We will name you the Unknown. The Unknown. Hello, little dark pup. So we will definitely imprint this as well as level this episode. I'm going to kill off these wolves saying that I don't need them anymore. So let's see. Can I just unclaim you? And the dire wants a walk. So let's go on whistle, bring you over here. And let's see if this distance right here will, there we go. Alright, 100%. Beautiful. So dire is imprinted 100%. Its stats came out with 3,000 HP. I'm sure when it's fully matured, it'll come out with a little bit more. Weight looks fine. Stamina looks fine. And melee damage actually seems very, very, very high. I have no clue why, but... Huh. Okay. Direwolf, as soon as you are grown up, then we will take you out on a spin and level you up a little bit. And there we go. Direwolf is fully breeded up. Hello. So let's go ahead and level this little puppy up, I guess. So let's go ahead and upgrade this direwolf just a little bit. I do want to do quite a big episode. I want to level up this thing, I don't know, at least 10 times. Why is it so slow? Oh, it's carry weight slow. Oh, my bad, my bad. So the stats that it did come out with were 3,000 HP, about 1,000 stamina, oxygen, food, and weight don't really matter too much, and 600 melee damage, which is extremely good. And yes, this is the speed that I'm used to on the Divers. So let's go ahead and start om-nomming on some creatures and really conquering the Ark in general. So I know I've been progressing quite a lot in this Ark. Really, we already have an industrial forge, chemistry benches, and whatnot. We have a house built, and we are already breeding up dyers. I think this is all I'm going to do on the mutations on the dyers. I think I only wanted one, and I think that's as much as I will go up to. So that is something to talk about. So let's just keep killing creatures. I guess we can get a little bit of explore nodes too. I want to stay inside the just inner area. I know we already explored the inner area, but there was a couple of explore nodes that I did want to acquire with this direwolf, so we can get a bunch of levels on her. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep heading my way over to the red obelisk with this speedy ass race car basically, and I'll meet you guys over there in a little bit. I'll show you where the first explore node is, and I'll talk a little bit from there. Here we are at the first explore nodes. Let's go ahead and grab that really quick. Thank you, Helena. So now that we do have a land tame, it is definitely going to be a lot easier to just roam around the Ark and basically do whatever we want. So let me go ahead and get this water really quick. So now that it will be way easier to just roam around the Ark, we can basically go into any territory except the Wyvern Trench. So anyways, let's keep moving on. So I know I was talking about this a little bit earlier, and quite often in this series, yet again, I know again I've been progressing quite fast throughout this arc. It's only episode 3. Again, we have industrial forges and all this stuff and whatnot, and I would definitely like to slow down. We'll do something that's still entertaining, but something also that doesn't really progress us too far in the arc. So yeah. So how many levels do you have? Because you have about 5 minutes of Explore No XP. I would like to grab one more. I don't really know where any of the locations are though. Let's crouch down and see maybe. Nothing nearby. So how many levels do we have right now? We have 10. Okay, that's great. So let's go ahead and sink like a couple into stamina and then a couple into health as well. And then melee damage is actually pretty fine right now, so I guess we'll keep going health. Yes, we will keep going health. So I gotta look for explore notes and find out where they are. Because I know I said I only want this direwolf a couple levels before we start. We're only like 5 levels in, but you know what? I think I want to try to at least get it 30 to 40, or 20 to 30, probably. So I don't know how long that is going to take, but until then, I'm just going to keep roaming around the Ark until I find explore notes. Gang, look at this Juraboa. Oh my god, it's just full of colors. Like, Easter Mutation is so crazy. I honestly do love it. And there we go. Very, very quick tame. I do like the colors. The red, blue, and just the very, very vibrant green melting into the cyan. God, this is one of the coolest Jeraboas we've ever picked up. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make my way over to the blue obelisk, and then we're going to do a couple more things before we actually get into today's episode. I know we were already doing some direwolf breeding off to the side, but that was definitely not even close to the main thing that we're going to do today. I just got to do a couple things before we actually do set into what we are going to do. So, yeah, that's basically it. And here we are at the blue obelisk. So, I did pump in quite a lot of levels to this direwolf. It is now 296, oh my bad, 269, which again is still a very high level. I think I want at least 20k HP, stamina doesn't really matter too much, oxygen, food, weight, and melee damage all don't really matter. I mean, I guess melee damage does kind of matter. After 20k, I'm just going to keep increasing melee damage non-stop, so that is something to discuss. So I am actually going to head my way over to the dunes right now, currently, and why the dunes, you may ask? Because, well, this is episode 4. I did say a little bit earlier on that I didn't want to advance so hard in today's episode, saying how fast we were evolving through this arc, saying that we already have a giant house, a breeded up direwolf, and quite a lot of stuff too that we're not really supposed to have on episode 3. So I'm going to stagger the next couple episodes. Actually, I take that back. The next episode after this one's going to be another, just another trip. Yeah, next episode it's going to be crazy. Yeah, next episode, it's going to be a fun one. You guys don't want to miss that one. But this one's also going to be fun. We are going to actually start adventuring through the deadly dunes. So there are a ton of creatures out here that are extremely lethal and that I do not want to fight without a good tame, such as a direwolf right here. So I'm actually K-moding under the sand right now to see if I can actually find any death worms, because death worms are crazy and they are not too friendly. So here is an explore node. Should I gather it? I mean, sure, why not? Am I right? Thank you, Ark, I guess. So let's go ahead and make our way through the dunes. So again, this is basically going to be what we are going to do for the entire episode. And as we can see on my map, I went ahead and marked every one of the last red drop locations that we can discover potentially. And saying that it is almost nighttime, I can basically stay here for as long as I want. Again, saying that it is only 89 degrees, so in the nighttime it's definitely going to be the best time to come here, or else it's going to be extremely hot inside, extremely hot on the outskirts of this place. So I'm gonna go back for this yellow drop really quick, and I'll meet back with you guys. Actually, that's a white drop, never mind, scratch that idea. But why don't I turn down my gamma, because it is extremely bright. There we go. I mean, it's better, but the lighting is a tad bit weird. I guess oh, that means heat. I think, I'm pretty sure. It either means heat or rain. But when it becomes nighttime, and that's another Explore Note, geez. Yeah, we are going to find so many Explore Notes on the outskirts. And hello, Wyvern. Yes, you are very, very fun. Extremely fun. But what was I saying? Yes, at nighttime, I will turn back up the gamma so we can actually see rather than just run around in the pitch dark, I guess you can say. So again, we will be adventuring throughout the outskirts this episode. Hopefully we do not run into any death worms. I should be orbiting moding right now and make sure there's no death worms. Like, there's one. Okay, do you guys want to fight it? Yeah, they're actually extremely huge. So why don't we go ahead and turn around and actually see if we can unburrow this death worm. Where are you? You are to my left. So orb mode again, and let's keep moving forward. Stand still. It should unburrow. It really should. I'm like literally right on top of it almost, and now I'm on top of it. Okay, this one might just be bugged out, or I don't really know, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, it came out when I started running away. Oh, hi. Yes, this death worm is extremely crazy. It tunnels through the sand and just chases you for quite a long time. It is very, very slow, but as soon as it unburrows, let's go ahead and make it. It's just, yikes. It does do 157 damage, which is an extremely high amount. It is called the death worm after all. It has to serve up to its purpose, but it is actually one of the weaker creatures in the entire arc. So let's go ahead and kill it. So I do 267 damage a bite currently, which is extremely powerful, especially for a direwolf, and I'm knocking it back. Huh, that's kind of funny. So how much health does this thing have? I would say around 4,000 to 5,000 HP, or I don't really know, but we are doing fine right now. We are actually losing some health. Again, we have 18,000 HP, so we have nothing really to worry about. So let's go ahead and just keep om-nomming on this death worm, and maybe we'll kill it. I mean, I do see blood, but let's just keep chewing our way. Chewing his ankles, or chewing his body, I guess. So I do see, again, a lot of blood. It is dark too, so it is very, very close to nighttime. Should turn up my gamma again, but let's wait until we actually kill up this death worm. And there we go. Death worm is defeated. It does give black pearls. Actually, let me go ahead and look at what it does give. So it gave me 5 black pearls and 1 death worm horn. My inventory was blacked, so I feel like if we drop all the raw meat, then we should be fine. And I bet we'll get a little bit more black pearls, because I feel like it doesn't just give 5. Because if that's the only way to get black pearls in this map, then that is definitely not the best way of doing it. Definitely not. And of course my direwolf got a level, and let's see how many levels my character got. 1. Okay, so we'll pump that into I don't really know, melee damage. Sure, there we go. Gamma back up so we can actually see now. And I believe I saw a death worm right here, or kind of like a body of one. I don't really know, but we have fought death worms on this channel before, and that was, see, did you guys just not see that? It was like for 1 frame, like literally. Let's see if I can, maybe it's actually in the area. I don't really know, but he is following me. You guys see that, right? Oh god, death worms are so crazy. I don't really want to fight them because they are kind of beefy creatures, although they do give a shitload of experience. So let's go ahead and kill this death worm too. Hopefully I'll get more black pearls this time around, But I guess we will see, won't we? So I'll meet you guys back in a second or two. And there we go. Wow, a complete level on my character too. How much black pearls did I get? Okay, I only got 6 that time. Yeah, okay, no, I don't know. Very low black pearl amount, but we do have 10 levels, so let's pump that into 22 or 28k HP, and I guess the rest is going straight towards melee. I also did see another death worm under here somewhere. Oh, there's so many. Oh my god. I can't really fight them too much because, as you can see, my health's only 13k now. I did lose 5,000 HP just like that, and I only fought 2 death worms, so I don't know. I don't know how much I could really fight. So we are actually coming to the first red drop location that it could potentially spawn at, and it will be a yes or a no. I think that will be a no, unless if it's just right over here. Yeah, I don't really see it anywhere in the distance, but that is quite okay with me. I definitely, again, do want to take on some of these death worms, at least until I am a little bit weaker, but because they do give an extremely good amount of levels, and there is quite a lot of them out in the open. I thought there was only going to be like 5 throughout the entire arc, but no, there is quite a lot. And let's see if this one wants to bury itself or just attack me in general. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, guys, I don't know if we can completely chew our way out of 2 death worms. It's kind of lethal, because their knockback is kind of knocking me back a lot every time they hit me, so I guess we will see how weak I can get before I start to flee. The other one looks like he will fall very, very soon. So the fact that I can knock him back, just really well. Yes, the fact that I can knock him out quite well, actually, is kind of surprising. I'm not going to lie. My dire wolf did take a lot of damage there, and it's currently 6,000, 7,000 HP, and I believe it was 20k before that fight, which is extremely dangerous. And that's exactly why I didn't really want to fight any of these death worms unless single player was back on, or if I didn't have any tames. Because last episode, as most of you know, it was turned out my single player stats were off, and it was a little bit awkward because I don't know. From there, it just felt a little bit awkward. So I believe we are actually passing by quite a lot of these. No, never mind. Okay, so we passed by 1 red drop location. We're heading towards 4 of them right now, so it's I guess I'll meet you guys over by the next red drop location, and maybe we can find a red drop there. I feel like they're super overpowered, unless they spawn just a bunch of shit blueprints, but I guess we will see, won't we? Nothing at the next red drop location. Interesting. And it is very bright. Should be dark. I don't think it's... oh no, it did spawn there. Okay, no, it's just right in front of us. So our very first red drop ever opening on this arc. I do want to talk about this. I don't know how OP... actually, I should probably make sure there's no death worms around me. I don't see any. Again, I do want to talk about this. I don't know how often crates spawn. Like, I know on Ragnarok, they have a... there's 7 spawns in total, and I know 5 can be on the map at once. I read about something when I was typing in the supply drop locations on the map, and that only 2 can spawn at once, and I find that highly unbelievable. So let's go ahead and enter this artifacts crate and see what it has for us. Hello, Moses Saddle. You're very nice, but sadly we can't use it on this map. And we're basically good on Moses Saddles too, and I got black bag too. So yes, I do want to talk about this too. We will be exploring the entire dunes, like, in all of it. I'm not even lying when I say that. Like, the whole episode is basically going to be built around direwolf breeding and just a bunch of dunes by itself. And is there an explorer note around this location? Yes, there is. So let's go ahead and grab that up. And I did see another death worm here, so close that, and let's see if I can actually find where this death worm was, because they give so much XP. There it is. Now, there is quite a lot of death worms. Like I said, I believe, where I thought there was only going to be like 5 that spawned on the map. No, there is so much. Like, we already found at least 18 within the last 15 minutes of the recording, which is so crazy, and we killed about 5. I want to say, yeah, we killed about 5. So we found so many extra just death worms hanging out around the place, and it's just so crazy that there's just this many death worms. Now, my direwolf isn't OP as shit, although it is still pretty strong. It can't take on death worms non-stop. No, it will definitely have to heal, because if you guys don't remember this last clip, it took on 2 death worms at once, and it brought me down to around 7,000 HP before I was able to kill them both on the direwolf. I don't even think I'm gonna eat the bodies. Can I just leave? Yes, death worm is dead. This thing is huge too. Oh, hi vulture. You can eat the body, I can care less. I guess I can meet you guys at the next red drops supply crate location, unless I have another update to give, or maybe we could find something interesting like an explore note. Who knows? There's not really too much content to go over in the dunes. There's just me running around retrieving crates basically, but I will definitely show you guys most of this content as well, because again, this is what the episode is going to be based around. And there is so many supply drops in this, or not supply drops, but there's so many explore nodes just laying out here in this location too. Death worms give so much XP, so yes, please. I definitely should catch that nighttime queue with like a better angle with my HUD off. So, any explore node here? Yes, yes there is. Just so many explore nodes on the outskirt. Like, really? Already got 3 levels on my character too. I guess I could pump that. I kind of want to save the levels, but at the same time, if I hold them, then I might die, or we can't really kill creatures as fast. So I'll pump that, and then I guess 2 water, because I don't really need oxygen on this map. Not really. Yeah, I do have to watch out for arthropleurs too, because they definitely do break my armor. That is something that I should be cautious of. We are at the next red drop location, but I currently don't see any red drops. The dunes are definitely one of the toughest places to conquer on just all of the arcs in general. There's just so many hostile creatures out here. It is definitely one of the places that you don't want to be. If I was going to say like a raiding type of thing, I would probably put it behind the surface, or does surface go? No, surface definitely goes after, because there's just so many damn reapers. I mean, sure, the supply drops are good, but the surface is just so crazy over on Aberration. It really is. And then after surface, it'd probably be one of the Genesis biomes, and then of course the very last one to tackle is most likely going to be the Haz zone on Aberration, because just the radiation zone, pink zone, whatever you want to call it, is so difficult. There's so many hostile creatures out there. It's just so crazy. Plus you constantly take radiation effect, and if you don't have a radiation suit, you can't even go there at all. There are arthropleurs, so if you do ride on a low team like a Megalosaurus, you can't get spat at, and if you get spat at, breaks your armor, you're basically dead. Unless you have another suit, but good luck getting that on before you take radiation damage. Really is a tough zone indeed. Yet again, no red drops in this location, but it's okay. We will keep moving on towards the next artifact, or no, next red drop location, which is very low on the map. I got a while to go, so I'll meet you guys over there. Unless I find an explore node or something like that, but currently my explore node XP is just so crazy through the roof. It really is. Another 7 levels, by the way. I guess that's all going into melee damage. God, I should have brought the other direwolf to this. We could have leveled him up so much. It was already like a 320, but with all those levels, it would have probably got like to 330, which is an insane level for a direwolf. Really is. If not him, we should have brought Omnimosaurus. Yo, I should not be collecting these explorer notes, because if I really want to, I could come over here with a Wyvern in a nearby future episode. Who knows, maybe we could get a ton of levels instantly. And there's literally 4 death worms in front of me. Like, my guy, what are you doing, game? Currently 19,000 HP. I'll bring you guys back once I killed all 4, or unless I fall back. But let you know what my HP is. I believe that was all the death worms, right? Yes, I think so. I am 8,000 HP down, so the levels on the dire definitely did help with the melee damage amount. And I don't even know how many levels I got. Let's see, my character got 2 from level 101, by the way. Just want to let you guys know that. And there we go. We'll go ahead and level that up a little bit. And we'll check my dire 2. He has 2 levels as well. So we'll again upgrade melee damage. We're probably just going to do melee damage on him from now on out. And we should probably take his organic poly, because we definitely will need that later on. Thank you. Oh my god, that is a lot. Yes, we're basically going to circle around this entire arc. We're going to stay very, very close to the border unless there's a supply drop in the way or a Explorno. Actually, we're probably not even going to get any more Explornos, to be completely honest. But yes, I will meet you guys back at the next red drop, and hopefully there is a location there, or there is actually one there. We did pass one of the red drops on accident, but I don't think I've seen any, so we won't go back. Now, I do want to bring up two things. Later on, we could build out in the outskirts. I actually seen some pretty damn flat location, although it is literally called dunes. So I don't really know how flat it can be. It seemed pretty flat, so we could maybe even build a base out here if we really, really wanted to, or maybe even one in a different series. Scorched Earth Season 2. Oh boy, that's not going to be for a while. I don't even know if I am going to make a Season 2. I enjoy my time on this arc. I don't know if I'm going to make a Season 2 addiction. But if I am, yet again, it's going to be sometime after Genesis Part 2, and that's way in the future. But yes. Spoilers? Question mark? I don't even know. Now, some of you guys may ask and notice that there is actually a RG in my hotbar. I mean, sure, I can use it, but it also does defeat the entire purpose of just running around and adventuring. I don't really play Scorched Earth too often and rarely visit the outside dune areas, so I definitely did want to... Now, I definitely do want to run around, and here's another red drop, by the way. Almost half a map. Scale just to find one more red drop. So let's go ahead and see what it is in it, and I'll talk a little bit more after. And it is a wow. Wait, what is this? An electric pod and a Quetzal platform saddle. Interesting. I could probably grind that both up. I don't know what materials an electric pod uses, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? And we don't even have a grinder currently. What was I talking about? Yes, the RG. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of running around on foot. Again, I don't really come to the outskirts too much, actually very, very rarely. And I feel like I would enjoy my time on the Scorched Earth. And that's why we are taking this giant detour around the entire arc. And also, that's one of the reasons why I'm making it into a video as well. Now, I will kill up this deathworm, any deathworms that I see really, because they give an extremely large amount of XP, as I have already talked about. But yet again, I'll see you guys over near the next red drop locations. There's 5 over there, so could be potential. Could be potential. Oh, okay. Hello. That is definitely a red drop. Speaking of red drops, kind of like wait, oh my god, that Giga Saddle's so good. Wow. Oh my god, we got an extremely good Gilly BP as well. What? Oh, holy shit. Although I do sadly think we have a better Giga Saddle on Omnimosaurus currently, but that is still an extremely good saddle. But like I was trying to say, like the supply drop opening episode over on Aberration, the surface looting episode, whatever you want to call it, we will definitely review all the loot up at the end of this episode, and maybe we could even grind some of it. I don't know if I want to make a grinder. I kind of said I don't want to advance too hard, and the grinder is kind of advancey, but I guess you can get it at like level 60, so I don't know. It is very expensive too, so we'll see what I need exactly for the grinder. We'll take a look into that. And there is yet another red drop, but we're going to ignore that for now because I actually do want to check out this location right here. It is extremely big. I did see it before in other like Scorched Earth episodes, which is very weird. That hit me as well. What is down here? I think I've seen some people like go down there and they just instantly die. Can we go down here? I don't want to test it. Gerbo, you stay there. Do we have to be attacked right now? Thank you. That's kind of annoying. Huh. Interesting. It's just a giant thing. I guess this is obviously a stadium where wyverns fight, maybe? Or people fight wyverns? I don't know. But let's keep on venturing on. I did see a red drop, so let me just go ahead and get back to it really quick. I don't think it was too far from here. I think it was just over this hill. And, there it is, yes. So again, basically this will be only an Outskirts episode, along with a couple other things, and again, a really good Ascendant blueprint of a chest, but I already have a good one, sadly. So let's go ahead and take that Dodex L2 and adventure on towards the next drop. What was I saying? Yes. So this is only going to be an episode about the Outskirts. Nothing really much more from there. I might make a grinder. It really depends how much resources I actually want to spend on it, because a grinder is actually, I believe, one of the most expensive resources or structures to make in the entire arc. It's like 2,000 crystal, 3,200 metal. It's something crazy. And I don't know if I'm really willing to spend all of that on just one giant structure. I don't even know where I'm going to put it in the base. I guess we'll find a location. And we are at another red drop. Sadly, I don't think I see it. So we will keep moving on towards the next location, I guess. Another red drop location, and it is a no. Alright, Jerbo. This dude in front of me, by the way, is just so massive. So massive. Hopefully my direwolf can climb it, which is a yes. Now, the Wyvern Trench is just right down there. I don't even want to come close to it. Saying that I don't want no wyverns coming out and saying hello to me. Give me a good old surprise. And again, I'm not getting any more explore notes because this direwolf is already such a high level. Honestly, I don't even need these explore notes anymore. So I'll save them for a wyvern or a giga whenever we do end up acquiring one of those creatures. Yet again, no red drops in this location. And looks like it is a electrical storm. Interesting. I could even see some electric just sparking in front of me too. But 3 more red drops right in front of me. Yeah, and this electric's like literally just right in front of me too. So again, 3 more red drops, not too far from me. I'll meet you guys over there yet again, letting you know if there's any red drops that will spawn over there. So yeah, catch you guys in a second or two. This wall is very annoying. It's not even straight at all. And we are actually coming up on one of the red drop locations right now. We should be right on top of it actually. Let's just, I guess, go right here and see if where it is. I don't think I see it in this location, so let's keep moving along then. This red drop should be just right around this area or maybe on top of this dune. So let's go ahead and get up here, and I don't see any red drop. Sadly, pretty far from us. Actually, a lot of these pins are pretty far from us, huh? Should be this way then. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, I believe the pinned location was around this area, and saying that they're actually pinned, or where they're actually pinned on the map, I might want to go there instead. So, instead of to just the red bulbs. But either way, I don't see it, so again, let's move on towards the next drop. Here's the 16th and final location where the red drops would normally spawn. We are right above the marker, and currently, again, I don't see any red drops. So sadly, we couldn't get any on our last one. Does it matter though? No, we got extremely good loot out of these crates. I actually do think by myself I will solo, and do think I will solo this entire route one more time, this time on like an RG or maybe a faster tame. Saying that I just want to do one more run and make sure I got all the drops, and I just don't want to miss out on any of the drops really. So I think I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll meet back really at this blue obelisk, so we can talk about a little bit what we're going to do later on. And while I circle back, I guess I could talk about what we could do later on, potentially. Again, we talked that we could make up a grinder, which could be interesting. And well, a grinder is something, sure, it is extremely expensive. I think we already got all the polymer for it, because we got like 4,000 polymer just by itself off these mantises out here. So that is definitely great to note, and it is officially daytime too. So it took me like only 12-ish hours to complete a full circle across this entire arc. So again, I think I'm gonna do one more sweep across this arc and make sure I'm not missing anything, any drops. I'll definitely let you guys know. If there is a drop, then I'll bring you guys back, of course. But yet again, I'll meet back with you guys probably under this blue ob. So see you guys in another hour or so. So I know I might not find any red drops, but I do want to point out that this is actually a new location that I have looked up. Apparently there's 18, and I only put in 16 when the time that we're looking. To be honest, I still don't believe that we will find any supply drops, but you know what? There still could be a chance. I believe we found 4 currently, in just total, and yeah, I believe we found 4 in total, which means 4 out of 16 locations. That's a 25% chance of getting a red drop, which again isn't too bad, but if it's only 25% chance, that I should look across this desert quite often, if I'm going to be completely honest, because these red drops do give quite good loot. But anyways, I'm going to go head over to the next red drop, and if there's nothing there, then I'll keep staying silent until we get back to the blue orb. What was that? Ruins of Nasati. What the f? Well, little sneak peek of what we are going to get inside a future episode. So, Ruins of Nasati, we will come for you. Nastai. I'm just calling it Nasati. Look, I know there's no O in it, but I like Nasati. Nasati's better. But anyways, yeah, that looks like a bunch of fun. Let's keep moving on. I actually do believe that I came here earlier on, but yet again, I didn't see any red drop. Yeah, I came here the previous run, but I didn't see any red drop around in this area. So, oh well, let's keep moving on, and I guess I'll meet you guys at the blue obelisk. Well, hello, red drop. You are definitely a pinpoint. I thought this was actually not marked for a second, but no, it is. So let's go ahead and enter this inventory, and I can't barely even see it. Hell yeah, now I can just barely even see. Okay, so it was a fur chest with 500 armor. That's actually crazy, huh? That might be worth it in Overseer fight. And we do have to look towards that. And we also got another blueprint for a ghillie chest piece. I think I'm just going to drop it. See how not useful that is. But anyways, yes, I'm going to keep adventuring on. And yet again, if I find no drops, I'll meet you guys over at the blue obelisk. Well, this kind of sucks. I'm just going to have to walk my way to blue obelisk now. Yeah, sandstorms do suck. But I can't really do anything about that. I guess I can wait, but screw that, right? And here we are at the blue obelisk terminal. Like I said, so we didn't find, actually no, we found 2, I believe. 2 supply drops when we went back for a second time. And for the loot, I believe, I don't remember exactly what it was, but we will take a look later. Actually, why don't we take a look now? And here it is, everything that we got in order. So some of the things are actually so much better than others. Would I say we profited? Yes, definitely. But would I also say I would do this again? Yes, but only probably for grinding up materials, because there's some very, very extremely expensive structures in here, like the Mosasaur platform saddle that would give so much cementing paste, Quetzal platform saddle, which would also give a lot of materials, and Giganotosaurus saddle would give so much metal, but it's honestly a really good saddle. And if I am going to make a Giga army someday, oh wait, I already did. If I am going to saddle up the Giga army with good saddles, then well, these Giga saddles are extremely good. This pod has 1 durability, so I kind of want to stab my direwolf with it. Should we do that? It might not be. It might not be a good idea. I'm sorry, unknown. What did it even do? Oh, look at this torpor. Huh. What is that, like 400 torpor? What? That's basically useless then. Okay. And the materials to recrafted are angular gel, and it's 867. So that's basically useless, to be completely honest. But anyways, we got a couple blueprints off of it too. Like the fur, we will definitely use on a different map. Dodex saddle, I don't know if we will use that. It's a little bit expensive. And the ghillie, we will definitely craft, saying that this is one of the hottest arcs you can be on. Actually, to be completely honest, it's probably the hottest arc at this time that you can be on. I mean, technically, there's other spots where it's hotter, but the surface on Aberration and other spots like that, but you know what, it really does not matter too much. So yeah, guys, we adventured twice, not just once, twice, across the entire arc in the Outskirts. We're not going to end the episode yet. I know it has been a little bit repetitive so far, but I think we will actually make an industrial grinder, or just a grinder in general. It is literally the most expensive thing you can make. It's going to be extremely costly, but if I make it, we can actually grind up some of these materials, and that would definitely be a huge profit. Probably grind up this Moza platform saddle and Quetz platform saddle, saying that we already got both great saddles on different maps, and saying that my Moza army can literally just destroy the Modere. I don't really think we're going to need saddles too often. Oh, I forgot to show you guys what was in the gerbo too. So the Jerboa does in fact have just a bunch of organic poly. So much. Really, really is crazy. I went ahead and named it Prometheox. Why? I don't know. It's just a random thought. Random name, I guess. So let's go ahead and pick up this little creature. I actually probably even throw out my RG, because I don't think we could really get back to base with just the dire wolf and this other Jerboa. So I'll meet you guys back at base so we can craft one industrial grinder. Episode 4, by the way. Holy shit. We're progressing way too fast. And we're just going to keep progressing from here on out. I complain about it way too much, but I'm going to keep bringing it up. Probably throughout the entire series, but yes, guys, episode 4. Oh boy. I'll see you all back at the house. That's interesting. I left these dyers on the Marine by accident, and this one has, I believe, 2 mutations, which is very interesting. It has a health. Actually, it has double health. A health of it and an oxygen mutation, actually. Huh. Okay. Should we use this? I don't really know. We kind of already messed with the dyer and got a lot of XP. I guess I'll keep it, I don't know, somewhere, probably in this corner for the rest of its life, but that's very odd. And here we are. So we have made it back to base. Here's the fabricator right in front of us. Let's go ahead and see what materials that we need for a grinder. 800 cementing paste, 2,000 crystal, 3,200 metal, 600 oil, and 600 polymer. Yeah, that is so many resources. It really is. And to be completely honest, I do believe that we will need some of the rich polymer too, instead of just the cheap stuff, like the type of polymer that actually does spoil. So that is something to do point out. Or that is something to point out indeed. Let me go ahead and put these blueprints away, and then we could go ahead and start working on the materials, and I guess saddles too. Oh man. You got Foxtail, and you also got Prothemiox. I can't even say that name, dude. But we get this little blue on this one's back onto this one. Swap the red. Maybe even put the red to that. We got a full red Ferox. That'd be so cool, man. Let's see if we get that. But anyways, not talking about Theroxes or Feroxes. Feroxes. Wait, isn't that the wrong creature? I mean Jerboas. Yes, I do mean Jerboas, not Feroxes. But anyways, yes, we already went over the materials. Actually, we should probably just start with this fabricator instead. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and grab 1 gasoline, so we can make as much storage as we can fit. Alright, let's see. We need a shitload of metal. So we'll go ahead and work off the list yet again. I guess we can start with the metal. I don't know if we actually have enough metal, but I guess we will see when we. So let's go ahead and grab all the metal and put that in there. Oh, hello. Level 1 baby Jerboa. Oh my god, it's so cute. Yet so small. Oh, I kind of want mutations now. Oh man. It's gonna suck that we're gonna have to kill it, but it's so cute. It's too small. So small. So it does look like the metal is in. So why don't we go for cementing paste next? Need 800 of that, and I believe this is 800 right here. So let me just grab this up. Slam that all in there, and let's see, what's the next resource that I want to go for? I guess we could do oil. I think we have enough oil. I mean, I would be sure that we should, because the oil pumps have been working for quite a long time. I also did want to point out that I believe we started the base building on like day 3 or 4, and we finished it on like day 10. So that only took 6 days. Only as in like, sure, that was one of the fastest times we ever built a base, but also saying that it's only day 11 and we already have all this stuff. It's crazy, really is. So let's go ahead and grab all this oil and head back up. So with all the oil in, we currently need 2,000 crystals, which will take up, of course, 20 slots. So let's see if my Ankylo has all that. Yeah, more than 2,000. Great, so we already have all the crystal. I hope we have enough poly. If we have to make some of the expensive stuff, I really hope it's not that much, because again, it's expensive to make. Well, there is no B really. So let's go ahead and grab all the crystal. And now we just need Palmer. Okay, 600. Let's see if how much we can fit. That's my first thing. How much though? That is the real question, so let's find out. There's 600 organic polymer. Let me just hop back down here and throw everything in. Okay, so we need to make about 100 exactly, I believe. I will be able to put 500 poly in, so that means I just need 1 stack of the good stuff. Okay, 1 stack honestly is not that bad. It is not bad by any means. So hopefully we do have enough obsidian. I believe we would need 4 stacks. So let's go ahead and grab 4 stacks and some cementing paste too, make the good stuff, and then we can make ourselves 1 grinder. Boom! There we go, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and craft this all up, and yeah, I'll be back once this is all made. And there we go, grab that. Beautiful. So 100 polymer going into this fabricator right now. Let's go ahead and turn this on and put this in here. Wait, do we need a little bit more? Because I feel like we would. Oh no, was my math off? Yeah, we need 20. Shit. Which means we are going to have to make 40. 40 more. Okay, so 140 still is not bad at all. So let's go ahead and craft up just 40 more. I take a stack of polymer and put that in. Do we have enough materials now? Yes, we do. 1 industrial grinder, literally almost, if not the most expensive thing to make in the entire Ark. Actually, there's probably a couple tech grams, but if we were talking about normal items, yes, this is probably more expensive. Keyword probably. We should make a cooking pot too, although I need pipes. So let's go ahead and craft this up before the gasoline runs out. I would be pissed if it just runs out while I'm talking, but there we go. 1 grinder. Oh my god. Episode 4, by the way. I don't even know where to put this, man. Boom. Right there. Beautiful. Perfect. I can access inventory? Alright, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. No, we're picking it up. And right here seems almost too perfect. Boom. Beautiful. So now that we got 1 grinder, we can now grind up structure. So why don't we actually go ahead and grab some of these saddles that we got from those red drops, and then drop all the resources in here, and put the gasoline in here. Boom. Turn on, and let's go ahead and grind up all items. And this should give about 5,000 metal. I'm going to be completely honest. I've looked at some recipes. It should be 5,000 metal. Yeah, I didn't get close to 5,000 metal. But you know what? It's still an okay amount. I will still take it, definitely. Why don't we go ahead and make 1 more final structure. And that final structure is the industrial cooking pot. So what do we need for that? Oil. That's it. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's actually take out some of this poly, and let's go get some oil then. So let's go ahead and dismount off my RG, enter this inventory, and sure, we'll just grab all of it. We'll grab the other one too. So I'll meet you guys back up there to make not only just a grinder this episode, but also a cooking pot. Very expensive items, and then the last episode too, we also built up chemist benches and industrial forges. God, so many items, so crazy. So let's go ahead and enter this inventory, stuff the oil in, and make ourselves 1 cooking pot too. Wow, we got some powerful structures coming out on episode 4, by the way. Should we make a vault? Fuck it. Episode 4, by the way. I do have to point out that we do need pipes for this too, so yeah. That's gonna suck. Let's unlock all of these. Leave none of them behind. None of them. Thank you. So there are around 3 lakes, or just little creeks, little puddles near my location that I can actually put the spile out of. Now you might say, okay, sure, there's 3 of them, but how do you know which one's closest? Well, I will show you how I know for certain which one's closest. I will go to the edge of the water. I will place a Jeroboa here after I find one. Okay, here's one, for example. So let's go ahead and knock you out. Go to sleep. We'll of course tame you. Now, because we have this little taming thing that shows us how many meters they are away, so I will place a Jeroboa all the way at the side of the creek. And there we go, there's one. So let's go ahead and pick you up. So we will place the Jeroboa at its closest location to the water, which I believe would be like right here around. So let's throw the Jeroboa. There we go. And I tell you to stop following me too. There we go. That's about as close as you can get it until it hits the water. So I'll let you stay there, and we'll see how many meters away it is from my base. But we're also going to do this same thing at the other two locations. So I'll meet back with you guys in just a couple of seconds when I know which one is the closest. Oh, it is that one. Huh. Oh no, that's 8. Wait a second. Oh my god, that's gonna be so close. Wait. That's literally, okay, I could go either direction. Oh my god, that is literally like neck and neck. Wow. Literally same distance to either location. I think I want to go to this one, saying that if I go to Green Ob, I don't want to see a giant pipe, I guess. That is crazy though, to say how close they actually came to. So if you guys can't see, this gerbo over here is, yes, this one right here, is 787 meters when standing on the location that I want to build. And on this side, it is 800 meters, or 774. Like, literally so close to each other. So close. But anyways, now for the long process. The long and painful process of building the pipes. Yes, pick them up for the long and painful process. That actually does work. Wow, that's almost perfect too. Should we go with that, or should we try to adjust it a little bit? Well, if we can walk between this, then I think this is the spot that we actually do want to go with. And we will begin the descent on the pipes, going towards this gerbo over here. All of them are unnamed too, so what a bunch of fun. So let's go ahead and make 100 vertipipes and 100 horizontal pipes. Actually, no, let's make as many horizontal pipes as we can. God, this is going to take an extremely long time to build. Oh my god, he's so fast. What the fuck? It's a brawl! Get his ass. Oh my god, that's crazy. Sure, I don't see why that shouldn't work. So let's start building over towards the lake. This is going to take an extremely, just so much pillars, like, oh my gosh. And here we go, the drop off. At least we got a flyer this time, so we can kind of maneuver the pipe links over on Aberration. Of course, there's no flyers allowed, but that's 750 meters is still quite a lot. So I guess I'll see you guys. I don't know, I'm not going to see you guys any. If I rage, I rage. I'm going to purposely rage a couple times. Woo. Do we start from here, or do we do it on ground? Honestly, I say we start from here. We're gonna need a little bit more than just 160, or whatever I said. If anything, we're probably gonna need like 400, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh, my base is out of render too. Huh. And no more pipes yet again. We made a huge amount of progress though. Holy shit. I doubt you guys can see it because the graphics are a little bit off, but I can barely even see it either. It goes on for so long. And I'm out of pipes. It's just a little bit short. Kind of like I said, but yet again, probably for the last time, let's go back to the base, craft up like, I don't know, what do you guys think? 20 more pipes, vertical, and that should be about it. Yes, we got the red one. Oh my god, beautiful. Gimme. Oh my god, so much structure, so much metal. Actually, it was kind of a lot of metal. I don't know how many pipes I put in this. Probably around 300 would be my guess. But we are making our last little pipes right now and heading over to just, I don't really care, a creek. Sure, why not? So let's go ahead and grab this intake pipe. Place it like right here. And it's still too high. Shit. Okay, how about like right here? Does that work? That does work. Yes! Guys, we have a pipe. Beautiful. So now that the pipe is completely done, I guess we can make some med brews now and start dyeing up our armor, really. We could have done with cooking pots too, but I was feeling lazy this time around in the Scorched. I really shouldn't have. Scorched Earth is a very aggressive map, and I definitely should have at least made a couple med brews, and I can dye up my armor, sure. But we'll do that all definitely before the next episode, or maybe we'll do this episode. I don't know. We still have time. So I guess I'll meet you guys again back at base. And yeah. Oh my god. So beautiful, irrigated. How much fun is that? And yes, drink water. I can become lazy on scorched earth now. Yay. So, yeah, now that we do actually have ourselves one industrial cooker grate and also an 800-meter pipe, probably even longer than that, I would say, we can make ourselves some med brews and as well as dyes and other stuff like kibble. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make some of that stuff up really quick, and I guess I'll meet you guys back yet again to let you guys know what we will do later on in the episode. Oh my god, that's so much metal. I'm going to become so fucking thick. Bro, I have 25,000 carry weight right now. Yeah, that's definitely not OP way. But yeah, what I said earlier, I think I am going to meet you guys back at the dunes for one final run this episode. I want to make sure that I got every last one of the drops, and if they did spawn, then of course I will grab some more too. But yeah, basically we're just doing a dune episode and a couple things to the side, so nothing really too much from there. We also did breed up direwolves, and episode 4, by the way. Wow, Grinder 2. God, this base is just so rich. Really is. And yet again, here we go, ready to take on the desert once again and look for red drops. I kind of cut my hair too. You guys want to see it? The fade goes crazy. It honestly does. But anyways, yes, I will let you guys know if I find any supply drops across this entire dunes. We will make one more run in this entire episode. Then we'll probably end it off around, well, I guess on the last red drop that we find, or I don't really know when. I guess, yeah, at the last red drop supply crate location. So, I guess we will see you guys again in the red drop run. This will be the last one this episode, by the way, as well. So just letting you all know that. The last 13 red drops that we did visit that did not have any of the red drops, sadly. I don't think they spawned in, honestly, but we will definitely keep checking. So, yeah. So we are nearing up on the 18th and final red drop supply location. Just to keep in mind, we haven't found a single one other than the 4th one that we found way back when in just a little bit earlier on in the episode. And yeah, I don't see it. That really does suck, but you know what? It is quite okay. We did find 4 others in this episode, and we actually did get quite a lot of good loot from it. We did some things off to the side, like building cooking pots and a giant pipe that was basically 700 meters. We built an industrial grinder, and I also forgot that we bred up direwolves and mutated them also. So hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. I am going to end it here, and maybe not as entertaining, but again, we are progressing way too fast in this arc, but that's the thing. We're just going to keep rocketing from here. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy this content, a like is always appreciated. It always helps on my channel. And well, gang, I will see you all in the next episode. This is Cheap saying, peace out.